Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Small Kitchen Cooking with Chef Darren Champagne and my little sous chef,
Jordan.
All right, what we're going to do today is we're going to make peach cobbler. Now, there's different versions of peach cobbler. My version is going to be a little bit different because we're in a small apartment, in a small kitchen, so you don't have a whole lot of space to do a traditional peach cobbler. So we're going to do it a small apartment kind of way. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I got my pot going, ready, and I'm getting my little sous chef to get me the peaches. Thank you, sir. And get those up in the pot. Okay, now I had already preheated the oven at 350. Got my burner on because I want to get this done quickly for you, so I'll show you how simple and easy it is. Okay, now what I'm doing is I got my peaches in here. I want them to get soft. Okay, I want them to get really, really soft, so you're not biting into a big chunk of peach. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna bite into something soft, juicy, flavorful, and enjoy it. Okay, so what I'm gonna have Jordan do is I'm gonna have Jordan give me the vanilla. All right, thank you, sir. We have our vanilla extract. Okay, what I do, I'm gonna put about, let's say here, 2 tablespoons in to start. Okay, got 1. Let's make it 4. Okay, we love vanilla here. Love it. Love it. Okay, I got that going on. Now we're gonna get some cinnamon. Okay, and cinnamon is going to give it a different taste. So hand me that. Okay, we have our cinnamon. On here, I kind of just do it to taste, or just a pinch here, a pinch there, you know, just to give it that cinnamon taste. Okay, you can measure it, you can put as much of cinnamon in as you want it. Me, I'm not gonna put a whole lot. Okay, not a whole lot. Okay, let me turn this fire down a little bit because it's getting a little bit out of control here. Okay, so we got that going on. So we're gonna just let that marinate, so to speak. We're gonna let it soften up, and what we need, Jordan, let's get this spoon. Okay, so we can stir it up around, get it going. You know, now these peaches are canned peaches. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and say these are fresh off the bush, because we're doing stuff in a small apartment. So not everybody has fresh peaches, fresh fruit, this in the refrigerator. Okay, we have a couple cans. We're using basically what we have to make this peach cobbler. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get sugar. Okay, and Jordan, hand me the sugar, please. All right, thank you, sir. All right, now as far as sugar, I love sweets. I love sweets. And Jordan loves sweets also. So what I'm gonna do is 1/2 cup of sugar. Okay. Got 1/2 cup of sugar. Gonna put it in there. There you go. Boom. Get that going. Okay. So everybody knows that a good peach cobbler is gonna be sweet. Okay. Not toothache sweet, but it's gonna be sweet. Okay. So now I'm just gonna let this simmer, loosen up, get everything married together, stir it around a little bit. Okay, here we go, Jordan. See? Can you smell the cinnamon, Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I can smell the sugar.
All right. All right. So we're gonna get that going there. And we're not gonna put a whole lot of other things in it because this is how we do it. Okay. This is how we enjoy it. Okay. I'm not making a crust. Okay, what I'm going to use is going to shock you. Okay, and I want you to understand that it's definitely going to shock you. And what we got is, oh, we almost forgot something. Jordan, let's get that nutmeg. Okay, there you go. Thank you, sir. You know, got our little package of nutmeg that we got picked up at the local store. You know, because it's so hard to find real, fresh nutmeg, so I had to get the little package. Now, like I said, and I'll reiterate this again, that not everybody has these things in the house, you know, and we're using what we have, so you don't have to run to the store. You don't have to go, you know, dilly-dallying around trying to find certain things. I put in probably a teaspoon, a small teaspoon of nutmeg, okay? So we're gonna wrap this back up. I'm gonna give this back to my sous chef. Here you go, sir. All right. Now, as everything's moving along pretty quickly, peaches are going. Now, once we get this all marinated and hot and just kind of mushy but not mushy, we're gonna put them in ramekins. Our peach cobbler is gonna be in ramekins, okay? I'm not making a big huge pot because it's just me and Jordan, okay? We're not doing a whole lot of big stuff. We're doing stuff for that single person or just a couple or the mother or father that has a kid with them. There's no necessarily need for us to have a huge big peach cobbler because a lot of times it's just gonna go to waste. So we're doing individual peach cobblers. So that way, you know, if Jordan wants one or I want one, pull it out the refrigerator, throw it in the microwave for a little bit, we're set. Okay, so we have this going, and I wish you could smell it. God, I wish you could smell this. Now, we use a certain ingredients. Now, I have a rule when I'm in the kitchen. Jordan here, come here, Jordan. My little sous chef, he's here. What's my rule about when I'm cooking in the kitchen?
Don't come in the kitchen because it's very hot.
All right, so what I do is certain items I cook, I'll let him in the kitchen. Because like I said, there's not a whole lot of space in here. So when I'm cooking something, I don't want him to get hurt, get injured, and you know, I would feel extremely horrifying if he got hurt. Okay, now, moving on to another step. I'm going to add cornstarch, okay? There we go, thank you. And cornstarch is going to thicken it up and give it that thick, you know, that syrupy, thick syrup look, okay? Now, like I said, I'm not measuring anything. I'm doing it off sight and taste, okay? So I'm gonna just sprinkle a little bit in there. Okay, there we go. Let me give this back to Jordan. There you go, sir. Stir it up a little bit so I can get that cornstarch kind of diluted and married into the juices that are already in here. Okay, now you don't have to worry about getting every little crumble, you know, flattened out and all that great stuff, because what's going to happen is it's going to dissolve once you get it in the oven and get it going. Okay, so what we got here, and I'm going to show you guys real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'll bring you over here a little closer. And that's what we're looking at right there. Okay, see how it's moving? Now I'm gonna turn the fire down a little bit. All right, so that way it's moving, but it's not moving, okay?
It smells so good.
All right, yeah. Okay, you get that going? Okay, now I got the peaches pretty soft, okay? Pretty soft, okay? So what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm done. I'm done with that portion. Pull it off the flame, set. Okay, now, what we're gonna do, and like I said, it's a big surprise, okay? Huge surprise. Oh, I got cornstarch on me. Oh well, that's part of being in the kitchen. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, Jordan, what we're gonna get out of the refrigerator?
The bread.
There you go. Okay, which ones?
The rolls.
Yeah, you see them?
No. But I'm gonna try the roll.
Right there, behind the mustard.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Thank you.
Can I roll them up into
Okay,
them?
now, I told you it was going to be a surprise. We'll see who's surprised and who's not. Croissants. Okay, we're going to use croissants for this. Okay, now, you can say, oh, wow, that, you know, I never thought about that, whatever. but I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Okay, so I'm going to, what I like to do is, there's two in a pack. I'm gonna work with one of them first, and I'm gonna put the other one back in the refrigerator because the heat from everything and the room heat is going to make it unpliable to where you can't function with it much. You know, you can't move it the way you want to. It's gonna be really sticky and mushy. Okay, so let's put that back in the refrigerator.
Dad, can I roll it up and put it in there?
Okay, and what's gonna happen is I'm going to sit here. Well, first of all, before I forget, let's get vegetable spray because we don't want things sticking. Okay, so get my ramekins, spray them up a little bit. Okay, spray them. So we're gonna make 4. Okay, that way me and Jordan have 2. Okay, and once we get it done, I want to show you what you think you're missing. Okay, so we got that. Let me put that back up here in the cabinet with everything else. Okay, get my hands washed. Excuse me, Jordan. I'll be right back. Let me wash my hands real quick. Okay. Paper towels. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna make this step super simple, very simple. I got my 4 ramekins. Okay, there's 2, and 2 more makes 4. Okay, so getting back to the croissants. Okay, so let's open this up real quick. You know, it's funny. My parents used to get these back in the day when I was younger, and there was nothing like my mom's gravy, you know, or chicken soup or whatever she made. And we had the croissants, you know, nice and buttery. Nothing like it. Okay, so we're gonna set that out the way for trash. Okay, pops open. Done. Look at that. It's open. Okay, so it's gonna open up, and it's gonna be a sheet, okay, a roll, so to speak. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is set it on my cutting board right here. Turn you around, get you back there. That way you can see what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. We're gonna unroll it. There we go. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Okay. One big huge sheet. Okay, now if you look at it, it's 8 squares or 8 triangles. Okay, 8. So what I'm gonna do is pull it in half to where I have 4. Then I'm gonna take it in half again to where I have 2 triangles on each one. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna slide this over a little bit, move this, and what I'm gonna do is pull it apart, okay, but not completely apart, okay, because I want to kind of get it sticking to, you know, stuck the creases to stay together. So when I put it in the ramekin, okay, and I'll show you in just a minute. Okay, boom, boom. I'm going to put you in there. Spread you out a little bit. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I got it in the ramekin. Easy peasy. Okay. I'm gonna do the others the same way. Pull 2 triangles each. Pull it apart. Okay. You gotta pull it, you know, you gotta pull them apart a little bit, but don't, because you want it to fit in your ramekin. Now, you also do this in a pan or a glass, you know, glass dish, whatever. You know, either way. But you, like I said, you want to get it all over the bottom and to the sides. Because what's gonna happen is it's going to crust up, lift up, you know, and just basically be your crust. Okay, so we got 2 done. On to number 3. So Jordan, how often do you enjoy cooking with Dad?
A lot.
You like it a lot? All right. Okay, so I'm gonna say this, you know, and I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I'm in the kitchen Monday to Friday, you know, and when I get home, I don't want to cook. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't want to cook, but I have to take care of my little guy. So, with that being said, I pick easy things to make. So when I get off, he's out of school, you know, back from the daycare or babysitters. We're not up all night waiting to eat. Okay. Now this is something simple that you can do it in your home. Honestly, you can do this on a camping trip. If you take a nice little grill or whatnot with you, you can make this on a camping trip. You know, but it's, like I said, it's very simple. Okay, got everything? Got them all in there? All right, so what's next is we're gonna get our peach mixture. Okay, get it? Hey, Jordan, there's one thing. I think we need a little bit more vanilla. Okay, a little bit more vanilla. So we got our vanilla. I'm gonna add a little bit more to it, because I love me some vanilla. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, stir it up a little bit. Okay, get that? All right, now you can taste the vanilla. Now, what we're gonna do before I put that in there, I'm gonna get a spoon. Get 2 spoons. I'm gonna taste some, and I'm gonna let Jordan taste some. Okay, Jordan, now it's very hot. I want you to blow on it.
Okay.
Okay. Come over here, let them see you. How does it taste? Taste good? Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Okay, put your spoon away. All right, so like I said, we got our peach. I added a little bit more vanilla. You can less vanilla. It's your choice. Whatever your taste buds are up to, like, just do it the way you like it. But this is a simple way to make it. Okay, so I'm going to scoop out peaches, put them in there. Okay, so we got that one. Fill this one up a little bit. Ah, I made a mess. Okay, got it filled up. There we go. See, you know, it doesn't have to be flowing over the top and all that. Okay, so just do what you have to do to, you know, to satisfy yourself. Now, I'm gonna say this to the fellas out there. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Okay, if you're single or married and the wifey's always cooking or the girlfriend's always cooking, this is what you can do. Something super simple to where she appreciates you. She's like, wow, he took a whole lot of time to do this. Okay, but it's just not taking us no time at all. Okay, and it's, you know, I've had this problem with me dating. I have, you know, females will say, Darren, you know, I can't cook for you. And I was like, why? Because, you know, because you're a chef. You know, you worked at fancy restaurants, resorts. And it's like, I can't keep up with that. I was like, that's not the issue. My issue is, if you want to cook for me, you can make mac and cheese, some hot dogs. I'm happy. It's the thought that counts. You took the time enough to do it. I'm happy with it. Can you keep up with my style and everything? Who knows? You have to try first. So now we have all 4 of these filled up. Now I'm gonna have my sous chef Jordan go over to the refrigerator and get the other can of crescent rolls out of the refrigerator. Okay, you get them, Jordan?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Whew, I keep getting flour stuff on my hands. All right, let's go here. All right, so we're gonna open this up, and we're just going to. It's the only thing I don't like about them is you getting that first layer of paper off. There you go, sir. Just twist a little bit. And it's done. Okay, so got that. Boom, you hand that to my little sous chef. I'm gonna unroll this. Now, I have, again, the size. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to tear it in half again, and then tear it in half again. Okay, now I'm gonna stretch it out, just like I did for the bottom. Okay, and I'm going to kind of crinkle it, or mash it together, so to speak. Because what I'm going to do, this is going to be your top. Okay, so I'm going to put that on top there. Squeeze it in there. It doesn't have to be pretty. It truly, truly doesn't. See, there's one of them. Okay, here you go, sir. How you look? You look good?
Yeah,
all right.
It looks like a burrito.
Okay, it looks like a burrito. Okay, so that's basically it. Okay, so let me get over here and finish these other ones. I mean, if you tear it a little bit like that, it doesn't matter because it's bigger than your ramekin, so you can basically form it to how you want it. Okay, and that's, see, there you go. Simple peach cobbler. Okay, got it all in there. Boom, look at that. Okay, and if you noticed, I've done all this in a matter of minutes. Okay, it's seriously not time consuming. The longest part of this is going to be cooking it. Okay, throwing it in the oven, and I usually 15-20 minutes until it gets golden brown. Okay, so form that in there, get that in there. All right, okay, number 3 done. Okay, now we're on the last one. Now the last one is going to be rewarding because then you're like, I'm done. Okay, I can move on to doing something different. Okay, now what I recommend is when you're making a dessert or peach cobbler or whatever, you make it first. Okay, you do your desserts, things first, so they have time to sit, they have time to marinate together, this, that, and the other. Okay, now what I'm doing here, the reason I say that is, if you're gonna cook her dinner's gonna take that long. Okay, if you're cooking a steak or this, that, and the other, whatever you're making for her or him, it's going to be a lot quicker than the actual preparation and cooking of these peach cobblers. Okay, so I have all 4, as you see, done. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm gonna set the alarm, or excuse me, the timer on the microwave. Okay, boom. Let's go 15 minutes. Okay, got it at 15 minutes. I'm not gonna start it yet because I'm gonna put them in here, then I'm gonna start it. Now remember, I preheated the oven already, so I don't have to wait for the oven to get hot. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, like I said, all this has been done in a small kitchen. Okay, so I'm just going to put them on the rack. Okay, I don't need no extracurricular sheeting pans and all this. I'm just gonna put it on the rack. Okay, get them in there. All right, all 4 of them. Boom, close it, done. Okay, now we're gonna do some talking here. Now, when you have time, you can go to the store and buy all these products that you need, the freshness, this, that, and the other. Like I said, this channel is small kitchen cooking. Small. Now I'm gonna show you, okay, what I mean by small. Okay, here we go. This is small kitchen. Okay, there's not a whole lot of space. that's it. Okay, we did a quick turnaround, and everything is basically up on each other. So, with that being said, we did all this. We made peach cobbler. We used nutmeg, vanilla, sugar, cinnamon, cornstarch to thicken it up a little bit, and peaches. Plain and simple. And the mystery ingredient, croissant rolls. So, I have my sous chef here, little Jordan. Now it's just time to wait and see what happens. Now, what you can do if you like these videos, make a comment at the bottom. And we'll go out and go off your comments if we want to see another meal, whether it be a savory dish or a dessert. You just let me know and we'll make it happen for you. Okay, so Jordan, now we're waiting. Oh, I forgot to turn the timer on. Okay. Okay, what we're gonna do is put everything away. We're gonna clean up our area and put everything back to where it belongs, because we're gonna put something together for you. Okay. Now, my son Jordan, who loves ice cream, but we don't have any. Ah! Whoa!
I'll clean that up.
Oh, oh, you think it's funny? Okay, I got you. All right, I remember that, because guess what? I want you to look at the camera. Look at the camera. Come over here. Let the people see you. There you go. Now it's funny. Okay. Okay. So just go get yourself. Okay. Go get your hands washed and everything, and come right back. See why I say small? He's in the bathroom already. That tells you small. Okay. So we got everything put together. Everything's in the oven, and there could be some little extra peaches in the pot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set this back over here, and Jordan can have them with what he wants. Okay. So everything's closed. Everything's ready. We're looking at the clock. It says I got 13 minutes. I will check it periodically before that 13 minutes is up, because I don't want to burn the croissants. Okay. Now the peaches are cooked. Everything's done, and we have to make sure the croissants cooked, because there's nothing worse than a doughy, milky peach cobbler. Okay. So with that being said, I'm coming over here, my little pantry. And I'm getting powdered sugar. Okay. Just a little bit of powdered sugar. What we're gonna do is get my scissors here in my little drawer. Gotta have some scissors in the kitchen. Cut a little hole in there. There we go. So we got that closed. We got that done. Wait, Jordan. What was I looking for? Aha! I gotta get a little bowl. So, when I say a little bowl, I need something really small, because I'm not going to use a whole lot of powdered sugar. Ah, got it. A whole lot of powdered sugar. I'm just using enough to test it. So, get my little measuring cup, you know, just something simple. And I'm gonna put this powdered sugar in there, just a little bit. There we go. Boom. Got that. Close it back up. Seal it back up. The closing and the sealing, you know, well, forgot to get some of the air out of it. So what I do recommend is, a lot of people will put this in containers like this, but small or whatever. I don't recommend it. Why? Because it gets moisture inside. And if anybody knows brown sugar, powdered sugar, regular sugar, once you get moisture on it, it's hard as a rock. And I just leave it in the bag. Get all the air out. Get a little bag clip. Done. Okay, put this back in there. Now, where was he at? So Jordan, tell me, what is the next thing that you want us to make?
I want us to make dinner.
But what do you want for dinner?
Can we have the burrito thingy?
Oh, he loves chorizo burritos, whether it be breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or we're having a movie night. We might be able to do that, okay? And we'll do a video of the perfect chorizo burrito that I think. But it's like I said, everything's small kitchen cooking, simple, quick, easy. Get him fed, and he's happy. So I'm going to take a look in here, check how it's going.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here, I'm gonna bring you over here and let you look at this. Okay. Where is, hey, Jordan, hand me that towel, please. But be careful, okay? Watch the oven door, okay? Look, I want you to see this, okay? Look at them. See that? Okay, they're not ready yet. See? You see that? No. Okay, so we're going to leave those in there for a little longer. Close that oven back up. I was about to say refrigerator. And give it a little more time. Now, we've cleaned up our milk, put all our dishes in the sink. We've done everything. Here's that. You can throw that in the trash, okay? We've done everything necessarily ready. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to pull, when I pull these out, I'm going to let them rest. You got to let it rest because I don't want it too hot and I don't want the dough to be super, super crunchy, but I want it to have a, that click noise, when you hit it with your spoon. And have it, I'm gonna take it from the oven to my cutting board here, let it rest. And we might not let one of them rest, okay? We probably won't. Me and him probably tear it up. But I'm gonna dust it with the powdered sugar and show you what it looks like afterward. Oh, I just thought about something. Remember the peaches that we have here? The extra peaches? Right here? I just figured out a way to use it. Okay, so it says I have 8 minutes left. Okay, tomatoes. Everything's already cooked. Okay, crescent rolls, the only thing that takes a while. So hold that thought real quick. I'm gonna check them out.
Oh.
Okay, boom. I'm gonna pull one out real quick. Ooh, yeah, it needs a little more color. But so I'll put those back in there, the 3 back in there, and let them get some color to it. Okay, here we're going to move this over a little bit so you can see exactly what I'm about to do. You see that? There it is. Okay, look at that. I mean, when I said that clicking noise, listen here. That's the noise you want. Okay, done. Okay. Slide that over in the middle. Now, not everybody has a sifter. Not everybody. Me, because I do a lot of things in the kitchen, I have one. So this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, I want you to watch this. Okay, move out the way. Put a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so look at that. Doom, 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 doom. Look at that. Got it nice and dusted. And I'm gonna take some of these peaches. Put it right there in the center. There you go. So now I'm gonna show you the finished product. There you go. That's the finished product right there. All right, so again, easy, all of 34 minutes to make a nice, fabulous dessert. 34 minutes from start to finish. Now, like I said, if you want to know how to make something super simple again, just make a comment. Now, we're going to end this video. I'm Chef Darren Champagne, and there's my little sidekick / sous chef, Jordan. And Jordan, tell him.
What? Oh, please smash the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Bye. Peace.
Bye, y'all.